The past is sleeping in the darkness, waiting to be found.
I've never seen something like that.
Oh.
That's a fabulous one.
Congratulations!
Africa, the second largest and second most populous continent after Asia, has become a hub of scientific discoveries and advancements that have revolutionized scientists' perspective on the origins of humanity. Every day, new discoveries are made in various regions of Africa, presenting perplexing and captivating phenomena that defy explanation. So, in this video, we will delve into the enigmatic secrets within the core of the birthplace of civilization. From mysterious light to the eerie deadly lake, join us as we uncover the terrifying revelations that have recently emerged from Africa, gripping the attention of the entire world. Number 1. The Dendera Light. The early Egyptian civilizations are widely recognized for their remarkable advancements and achievements. Archaeological evidence indicates their expertise in town planning, intricate knowledge of funerary practices, and the construction of pyramids without advanced technology. Some individuals speculate that the Egyptians received assistance from extraterrestrial beings, while others propose that they possessed advanced technology. Yet historical evidence supporting these claims is lacking due to the civilization's secretive nature. The Temple of Hathor at Dendera has generated controversy due to the inscriptions found on its walls. One particular depiction portrays a priest standing on lotus flowers, holding a pole with a serpent wrapped round it, emitting rays of light. Surrounding the priest are people seemingly captivated by the light or witnessing a miraculous event. Initially, the interpretation of this scene was regarded as a religious symbol or mythological narrative which aligns with Egyptian beliefs. However, an alternative theory has emerged, suggesting that the depiction represents an early form of a light bulb. According to this theory, the slithering snake represents a filament, the lotus flower acts as a socket providing energy to the light bulb, and the pole enclosing the serpent resembles an early version of a bulb known as the Crookes tube. Historians refer to this concept as the Dendera light bulb theory. Although there is no archaeological evidence supporting the existence of electricity in ancient Egypt, this theory remains popular, partly due to the Egyptians' reputation for secrecy. The civilization was known to keep their discoveries and religious rituals concealed. Therefore, it is plausible that the display involving the light bulb was accessible only to a select few, potentially the wealthy and royal individuals. Number 2. Danakil acid pools. The Danakil Depression, located in the Horn of Africa, is considered the most treacherous place on the continent. This remote and unexplored region is incredibly hostile to human life. Not only is it the hottest and driest place on Earth, but it also harbours deadly features that make it extremely dangerous. Surprisingly, this small area within the East African Rift system is akin to a real-life toxic cauldron. Its ponds contain bubbling acid, while the air is laden with chlorine and sulfur particles, posing a significant threat. Despite these hazards, the Danakil landscape showcases breathtaking beauty with vibrant colours like red, orange, and yellow. However, the unsettling yellowish-green hue of the bubbling water reveals the true peril that lies within. Scientists believe that this region is unique in the world, as its water actively kills any living creature it encounters. The lake's pH level measures 0, indicating extreme acidity. Even a small sip of the lake water could prove fatal. The surrounding environment further contributes to its lethality, as the region contains lethal levels of carbon dioxide. Standing just 30 centimeters away from the lake would result in inhaling a lethal dose of CO2, leading to death within minutes. The suffocating effect of the carbon dioxide also affects insects, resulting in their demise. It's no wonder that locals refer to this body of water as the Killer Lake. Number 3. The Skeleton Coast. In Namibia, Africa, there exists a haunting and paradoxical real-life mirage known as the Skeleton Coast. This vast and untamed coastline is characterized by towering sand dunes that loom behind the shoreline. While the landscape may resemble a Caribbean paradise with its white sand, it is punctuated by a macabre sight. the skeletons of wild animals such as lions, hyenas, and other predators. Stretching for miles, the coastline serves as a massive graveyard. However, the haunting doesn't end there. Alongside the animal remains, one can also find numerous ships that have either been abandoned or wrecked over centuries. The visually striking desert-like beach serves as a resting place for once mighty ships that bravely navigated treacherous sea waters. The extent of the human presence on these ill-fated vessels remains a mystery. The structures of the shipwrecks can be found miles away from the coastline, suggesting the powerful currents of Namibia's waters. Although the shifting sea has altered its geographic position over time, scientists believe that the currents were forceful enough to carry the wreckage far inland. Today, the Skeleton Coast is a designated national park, tightly regulated by the government to restrict water activities. Swimming in these waters is strongly discouraged due to the dangerous currents that can sweep individuals as far as 200 kilometres away from the coastline. Furthermore, the shoreline is home to a diverse array of animal species, such as cheetahs, leopards, and gemsbok. The surrounding waters are inhabited by 11 species of sharks, making it an uninviting prospect for diving or swimming. Nonetheless, there are adventurous souls who seek to witness the ship graveyard firsthand. As they traverse the sandy expanse, they encounter not only animal remains but also human bones. Many sailors and crew members stranded on the shoreline were unable to escape the desert beach, as no coastal guards patrolled the waters. The Skeleton Coast National Park serves as a grim reminder of the lives lost to the scorching heat and treacherous sands. Number 4. The Unidentified Queen. The pyramids of Egypt occasionally reveal secrets, attracting the attention of numerous archaeologists on ambitious missions to unravel the mysteries within these structures. While some missions have been successful, many have not. Despite our efforts to learn about the ancient African civilizations and document their history in books, our knowledge remains incomplete. Back in 2015, a Czech archaeological team made an extraordinary discovery: an unidentified tomb belonging to a royalty of significant stature. This person held the title of Queen of Egypt and was the wife of the king, as indicated by the inscription on her grave. The tomb was found in Abusir, southwest of Cairo, within the necropolis of the Old Kingdom during the time of Neferefre. This finding filled a gap in the historical records of Egyptian royalty. According to Egyptian customs, Neferefre, like other pharaohs, was expected to have a wife. Yet we had no previous knowledge of this particular queen. The fact that her tomb was built within the pharaoh's funeral complex suggests a close association with the king himself. As she remained unnamed, Egypt's antiquities minister gave her the name Kentakawis III, based on her royal title. Unfortunately, we lack information about her personal life and her role within Neferefre's kingdom. However, the discovery of her tomb holds significant importance for archaeologists attempting to establish a comprehensive historical timeline of Egyptian history. Kentakawis's existence aligns with their hypothesis regarding the importance of Abusir as an excavation site, indicating the potential presence of additional royal secrets. Moreover, historians require substantial archival evidence to study the 4th and 5th dynasties of Egypt more thoroughly, which were responsible for constructing the earliest pyramids and demonstrating scientific and mathematical expertise. Exploring these prehistoric times offers the promise of valuable insights. Number 5. The Sky Blue Stone. The Sky Stone, discovered in Sierra Leone, has left scientists and archaeologists perplexed. While conducting an archaeological study, Italian geologist Angelo Pettoni stumbled upon these blue stones, unlike anything he had encountered before in Africa. However, locals held an unscientific belief that the stones, known as sky stones, were once cursed beings from the heavens, transformed into stones as punishment for their misdeeds. Intrigued, Pettoni sought to uncover more about these stones. He sent samples of the stone to laboratories worldwide, but faced accusations of handling an artificially created stone. The unique chemical composition of the blue rocks defied conventional knowledge and earned them the nickname Stone of Heaven. While the stone's physical and chemical nature remains a subject of debate, it has prompted various theories. One hypothesis proposes that the stones are remnants of a meteor impact on Earth, possibly from a prehistoric event, since there is limited information about past meteor strikes. Over time, erosion may have buried the meteor fragments deep within the Earth's crust. Additionally, the sky stone's unusual blue color sets it apart from other naturally occurring stones like lapis lazuli. Another enigma surrounds the soil in which the stone was found. Carbon dating suggests that the soil dates back to around 12,000 BC, hinting at the existence of an ancient civilization. It is conjectured that this civilization might have been destroyed by the meteor impact, but conclusive archaeological evidence is lacking. Number 6. Lake Natron. In Greek mythology, Medusa was a gorgon whose gaze could turn people to stone. While we know that Medusa is purely mythical, imagine if we told you that there's a terrifying and mysterious lake in Tanzania, Africa, that can turn everything and everyone into stone. Lake Natron is not a place for swimming, as it has earned the ominous nickname Cradle of Death. The locals have long held a belief about the lake's deadly properties, claiming that anyone who drinks from it will be petrified. They have witnessed birds and animals turn ash grey and appear as if they are life-sized sculptures after consuming the lake's water. Closer inspection reveals that these creatures are actually dead, slowly decomposing, and the lake's bed is often strewn with hundreds of dead animals. For a significant period, Lake Natron remained one of Africa's best-kept secrets due to its sparsely inhabited surroundings. It wasn't until 2013 when a wildlife photographer, Nick Brandt, brought attention to the lake with his groundbreaking book, Across the Ravaged Land. Through his captivating photographs depicting the stone-like dead animals of Lake Natron, he captured widespread attention. Seeing a flamingo transformed into a lifeless stone statue is a rare sight indeed. Nick realized that animals that approach the lake for water never return. While initially suspecting that the lake water was highly poisonous, it still didn't explain why the animals were turning into stone. Nick's startling discovery prompted numerous scientists to investigate the lake further. Their research revealed that natron is a deposit of sodium carbonate decahydrate and trona, resulting in an alkaline pH of 12 or higher. Such high alkalinity is intolerable for birds and humans. However, the lake's chemical composition is precisely the combination used by ancient Egyptians for mummification. Sodium carbonate and trona are effective in preserving the skeletal structure of a deceased body. While the lake's alkalinity can dissolve skin, it retains the integrity of the bones. This explains why the dead birds around the lake appear like statues. Therefore, it is strongly advised to never dive into Lake Natron, because before turning you into stone, it would actually burn you. With a pH of 12, the water is significantly hotter, causing third-degree burns in less than 5 seconds. Hypothetically, if a human were to remain submerged for several hours, the body would gradually petrify over time. After being discovered in approximately 100 years, the organs and hair would still be preserved.